Hello everyone, and welcome to Let's Play Battletech, the career mode playthrough. I'm your host, Colors Fade. This is episode 1. We went through the campaign, and now we're going to do the career and chase Kerensky. I'm going to show you this screenshot here. This was my most recent career playthrough. I managed to make it to 716,000 out of the required 770,000 for Kerensky. Fell just short. C-bills was the problem. And that happened because I just could not get heavy or assault mechs quickly enough to start doing 5-skull missions. I needed more time with 5-skull missions. It really pays to salvage assaults and heavies as soon as you can for the duration of the game. Otherwise, you just won't have enough money. So we're going to run through the career. I'm not going to show every single battle in this career play. What I'm going to do is just show you probably the highlight of one battle at every star system we start at. I'll probably record a lot of the episodes, but I'll cherry pick the ones to show. So let's get started with this. I also have 3 really cool maps that I got off a thread on the internet. I want to show those off. This is what we're going to be using to get through the game and to do plotting. Because one of the requirements, as you can see on the end game score, is that you need to visit 170 star systems. And in order to do that and maximize your ability to earn, you really need to skip the systems that have a poor travel to skull ratio. So there are 3 really cool maps. This first map shows the skulls of each system. So as you work your way up, you really want to be focusing on hitting the high skull systems. The second map shows jump distances. So you want to avoid systems that have a really poor jump distance, that they're going to cause you to have to travel a long way. Now, there is a shortcut. If you're choosing a route to a designated system that you want to go to, and you're choosing a route that goes beyond it, and then you stop on that system and say fly to it, it'll only take 3 days. So the system itself might take 11 days to get to if you just do it normally as a dead end point. But if you fly past it, and while you're about to fly past it, stop and say fly to the system, 3 days. So that helps. This third map is skulls to jump distance ratio. So you want to look for anything that's high skull, short jump distance. This gives you the best. There's also a 4th map that I used that shows paths. This shows you all the paths in the game. So you can see, oh yeah, I can't reach this one place, or it's a dead end because I have to pass through 2 systems to get there. So it teaches you to avoid dead ends. You can't control your exact path in this game, which is a real shame, because if you could, I think it would be a lot easier, but it is what it is. So with all that out of the way, let's jump into a new career. We're going to start a new one. And here's what we're going to do. These settings, you want to get your modifier to 1.0. So parts for mech assembly, since salvaging in C-bills is such a huge deal, and it really is the hardest thing in the game to get up, I think you want this to be as low as possible. So you set it to 3. Randomize your starting mechs. I'm gonna do this because sometimes you can get lucky and get a couple of really nice mechs. Unequipped mechs. So the new mechs you acquire through salvage will not come equipped with weapons or components and will need to be customized from scratch. You definitely want Iron Man mode on. Don't do reduced Argo upgrade cost, because that reduces your multiplier. Enemy force strength, you want it to be hard. This will get you access to heavy and assault mechs sooner, if you're lucky, if you can manage to handle it. Mech destruction you have to turn on. It's worth 10. This will cause any mech disabled by the destruction of its center torso to be lost permanently. In the whole time I was playing my last career mode, I don't think I lost a single mech. And then salvage, you want it to be generous, because the C-bills from salvage is how it's going to work. Lethality, which means that, well, let's see. Mech warriors that are incapacitated in combat are always killed. So this buys you 10 points right here, which is great for your multiplier. You just want to use eject. I got in a couple of tight spots in my last career playthrough where I might have lost a pilot if I would have let them kept going, and instead the smart move is just to eject. Just eject. Don't let the center torso get blown up. Eject and collect your pilot later. You definitely don't want to turn on no rare salvage. In this setting, controls with their plus and plus plus items can be found as salvage after a battle. No, you're going to need that. You're going to want that. Normal mech warrior progression. Advanced mech warriors. I put this on rare. This buys you 5 points and gets you to 1, the 1.0. And the reason is because as long as your mech warriors don't die, you will earn enough experience to reach that threshold for the career scoring. Contract payments normal. Mech warrior progression is normal. I leave it on normal. That way they make it not slow or very slow. Contract payments normal. So this gets us to our 1.0 multiplier. And we're just going to be relying on salvage for 95% of the game probably. So we'll start this. All right, you have everything you need. So here we go. We're going to start. The first thing I want to do is see where we are on the star map. So here we are. We started over here, which is not too bad. You want to take this and look at all the half skull systems. So what we're going to do for the first one or two systems, more if I continue to suck, is visit the half skull systems and travel around. So we want to be here. This is where we're going to start. Let's see. Let's customize our company really quick. So this is what, and we can't really change configuration because it takes days to do. So this is nice. He's got an AC-10 and he's got an LRM. She has a PPC here and an LRM-5. It's not too bad. But then this, a long laser, medium laser. This thing is just a death trap. This is all right. It's a light mech, though. It kind of sucks. It's like up close. Gosh, it's flamers, and no, it sucks. Flamers, medium lasers. Like, you want to get up and close to anything in that. Oh, and then this thing. 1 medium laser, 2 machine guns. Oh, these are horrible mechs. These are really bad. Okay, well, this is what we got, right? Let's take a look at our contracts then. Let's start with the first contract on this episode and see what happens. All right, let's start with, training day. So that's easy. It's a battle. This is going to give you only have to take 1 of your pilots, which is great. Lost supplies. We want to move the pirate faction as positive direction as possible for as quickly as possible. So cease and desist. This is a destroy base from Merrick. So that'll knock our Merrick down a little bit. Insurrection protection. And what is this? This is 2 skulls. Trap sprung. A number of reports from agents on the ground of a powerful mech sporting local government colors. Ooh. A single mech operating on its own out in the middle of nowhere sounds like a trap. This is nice. So you're going to get a chance at a good mech here. The problem is it's going to probably significantly hurt your forces. So we're going to wait on this. And this might be like the very last mission that we do. It'll be the second last one. Training day will be last when we're down to 1 good mech. So cease and desist is the destroy base. Hostile acquisitions is ambush a convoy. That's a lot of work. So I like this. Lost supplies. This is also ambush convoy. Oof. Goodness. Okay. Well, we're going to do it. Let's work that pirate faction. Early on, let's see. It's a half skull mission with a convoy. So take the money. The reason being that you're going to be fighting probably mostly vehicles and not any kind of a mech at all. So it's versus the planetary government. That's the nice thing. I like that. So here goes the Vindicator. We're going to take the Fire Starter. I'm not excited about that. And the Commando. So people with high gunnery skills. Pulsar. And then my character, which is a shame. The Vindicator has the PPC. All the rest of you guys, you got to do it. So piloting. Let's give that to the Fire Starter. She's got the highest piloting skill. And this is going to be a melee character. And these guys both have gunnery. That's going to stink. So, dealer and cyber. Okay. It's in a tundra region. It's half-star. It's probably vehicles. We just want to run on things. We just want to run and jump on things. Hopefully we're not fighting any kind of a mech at all. But at least we do have one mission in this system that's going to give us access to potentially a bigger mech before we leave this system, which would be great. That's what you really need to have happen, is to get like a huge mech, get a heavy mech when you leave your first system before you get to your next one. You really need to have heavies, like 3 heavies and an assault by the time you get to the end of your first 100 days. If you don't have that, it's really... And I'm sure the best players who've got to Kerensky have done it even sooner than that. You know, they probably have 3 heavies and an assault by the time they get done with 50 days. So there's that. We know how this is going to work. This is a nice one. Because they're going to come in this direction at us. They're going to come up here. We want to get up here and make use of this cover.
Aye, aye. On my way. I'm there.
And they're going to move. And I'm going to give me some music.
What's up, boss?
All right.
Heading out.
Confirmed.
Affirmative.
Rolling.
So what I want to do is get up here in this tree and use these trees for cover. Obviously with the lighter mechs like this, the lights and the mediums, you want to use your evasion as much as possible. But in this case also, I want to make use of the trees. The Vindicator to get up here. And
Our target is within sensor range.
So the Fire Starter is the one that's going to be need to kind of be up here running around a little bit. Less so this Commando, who I would kind of like to get up in the trees over here and shoot down on people with his large laser. And there's a Jenner. Thankfully missed. Alright, so what we have is
Commander?
a Fire Starter who can come over here. I'm just going to reserve. I want to see what else we have to deal with here. Oh, something that's got a PPC. So it's probably a Panther, which would be great for us.
Ready to get it on.
Can you... Oh, you can't go up there, can you? And you don't have... Dang. You can't get up there. You don't have jump jets and you can't get up there. So all you can do is sprint. So you can either sprint over here, get 3 evasion and some woods, or 3 evasion over there. Oh, we'll go here then. I hate commandos. I hate them. Hate them, hate them, hate them. The Centurion I want to be able to hit. Same thing with the Vindicator. So the Fire Starter is going to come up here.
We've got an unknown on sensors.
I think it... Oh, there's the unknown up there. We don't know what that is or what that is. Okay, you have 2 medium laser shots. Do your best. And you missed them both. Both of them at 45%. You missed them both.
Missed.
Got something you want done?
The Centurion. Okay, yeah, I do. I want you to go over here. Take your best shot. You got the AC-10 and the LRM.
Locking on target.
Well, that works. Okay, that's nice.
Reporting critical hit.
I like critical hits. More enemies rolling this way.
Waiting for orders.
The Vindicator, I really wanted the Vindicator to get up into some trees. So maybe I can get him in this tree over here. No heat from this, so this is nice. So just
Firing on target.
fire away. There we go. Oh. Wow. Central torso's gone.
Target neutralized.
Well, we'll only get one piece of salvage from that. Not that I care, because if you're going to outfit a Jenner with a lot of armor, it only ends up having like 2 medium lasers on it. Yeah, there's the Panther that we expected to see. Just going to get the Vindicator. Okay, what I want to do is
Aye, aye.
the Commando. I don't want the Commando to get hit, so I'm going to keep trying to move him.
Coordinates received.
Really don't want him to get hit. So, but I want him to help strip off this evasion.
10-4.
This missile's flying off into the ether, kind of fun. So what do we have over here? He still's not close enough for us to see yet, which is good.
Commander.
Yes, Commander.
The fire starter can get up here and it can see 2 things, and I don't really want that to happen. So I'm going to do this. I don't want those things to be able to fire at us. So medium laser, medium laser. Can't miss both of those.
Failed to connect.
Is that what you call that? Fail to connect. Okay.
Commander.
We went on a date and we failed to connect. Alright, so you got a good shot here to shoot those. Yeah, I'm gonna do this cause
Target confirmed.
missed. Alright, and we got the next thing coming. The Vindicator can go over here and get cover in those trees, but again, like the other one, it's a bad proposition. So what I'm going to do is there's no cover right there, is there? That one little tree isn't going to give me cover. Those guys are going to come around the corner and see me. So what I would rather do, I can get one evasion right there.
On the
I'm
move.
going to do one evasion and I'm going to do this. Vigilance to brace and give myself some protection.
Aye, aye.
Fireworks in the air. Okay, so you moved and you get to act early, but I want you to save your defense there.
Standing by.
So the fire starter can run right up on him. Oh man, he's going to get hit though, shooting at those guys. He can run right up there. What happens if he does that? Everything is available. Flamers, machine guns, everything. It'd be much better to do it from his backside though. We can't really get to his backside. I like the idea of being protected. There is also the melee, isn't there? 85% to melee him? Yeah, let's try this.
Confirmed.
Ignores cover. He's got lots of weapons for this. That's all the convoy guards that said, wow, I killed that panther. And we're going to light him up even though we don't need to. Okay. Plus 30 heat to the
Enemy down.
dead panther. So these are now the vehicles, wheeled APCs. Okay.
Standing by.
In this case, what you're going to do is move over here.
Coordinates received.
Get some cover, get some protection, shoot these guys. Actually, I'm also going to do this again for you. That way you're even more protected since they're going to be firing at you, and you'll get to act early again next turn.
Concentrate your fire and bring it down.
Report.
And then
Commander?
this guy gets to move. He's got a large laser. So if he hits on these little tiny vehicles like this, he's got a chance to do something. Oh, his medium laser and his short-range missiles just scattered all over the place. So here he comes. He says, I'm going to shoot at one of you. Nope. I don't think he can shoot. Can you shoot at him with those two? You should be able to kill him. Yep. That's nice. That's a good start to this.
One more for the trash heap.
Mm-hmm. Wheeled APC. And is it just... Yeah, they're wheeled APCs, so... Great, fantastic.
Ready for orders.
An easy mission to start our career mode. We don't get anything out of it, though.
Warriors, show
Get a little cash.
Awaiting orders.
Standing by.
Let's see. Just put you right over here on the edge.
Moving out.
You should have enough firepower to kill this thing.
Targeting for an alpha strike.
There we go.
Time to bug out. Get to the LZ for extraction.
So there it is. The first mission of episode 1. Well, we have some time here, so we might do a second one. We're going to grab the Panther. And they gave us a Panther and some junk, but we expected that. I didn't expect to get any kind of mech salvage at all. Those mechs are lightweight, lightly armored, easy for you to blow up. Not a lot of salvage happening. All right, let's look at a second contract, something also equally easy that's a half-star. Cease and desist. Training day. We'll save training day for later when our mechs get injured and we're down to like, oh, I only have one good mech left. So we'll do that. So cease and desist is a destroy base. I wouldn't expect to run into too many more mechs on this one either. See, 2 of 11 salvage, 3 of 14. I mean, I don't know. It's a half. Anytime it's a half skull, you gotta feel like you're probably not gonna get lucky. But we're gonna do this anyways, just in case we do get lucky with some kind of mech that doesn't completely suck. I mean, who knows? Maybe a blackjack shows up and we can take out both its legs. You just never know. I keep notes for myself playing game, and one of the things that I've kept notes on is the idea that if it's a half skull mission, just always take the money all the time. But I keep letting myself get fooled into doing things like this, thinking, oh, this will be the one half skull mission when something good shows up and I don't have the slots to loot it. So we're on a little forested planet here. There's the base over there. There's water. There's trees. We don't have a heat problem ourselves. And this terrain over here is terrible. So what we're going to do is we're going to waltz in this direction and go down here and try to get in these trees and try to engage them from these trees. Whatever they are.
I copy.
Move order received.
On the move.
I'm a big believer in trees for cover. And yep.
Picked up a blip.
Okay. I'm a big believer in using trees for cover.
Confirmed.
Along with bulwark.
I'm there.
I just think being able to negate a bunch of damage is a huge deal. So what do we have over
Waiting
here?
for my opening.
This looks like... It's a large mech? Okay.
What's up, boss?
Receiving you.
Who wants to take a look at what it is? Can anybody see? You can see two things. I'm going to reserve. I'm going to see what this is. Reserve. Move forward. Tell me what you are. Are you a vehicle? Are you just a big slow vehicle?
Good to go.
Probably. Probably a big slow vehicle. Okay, do this. What are you? Vehicle in the water. And a spider. So this is the Striker Narc. Okay.
Confirmed.
From the land of Merrick.
Commander.
The commando says, hey, I can see it. I got nobody that can split, so. You don't have those cool abilities yet. At least he hits him with that. Destroy the base garrison. Okay. Well. There we go.
Vehicle
That
down.
means now we can shoot at the spider with this guy.
On the move.
Not going to do much here. Probably don't even have a chance to hit him. Yeah. Oh, he did. Oh, he did hit him a little bit. There's a galleon with a tag, and he misses, thankfully. That's nice. Okay, so
Commander?
fire starter. You can do a lot of different things here. If you can get up on
Moving out.
that. What do we have down there? There's another one down there? Okay. You're not very good at hitting him. You're okay to hit that one, so just go for that one.
Taking the top.
I think she can, next turn, she'll be able to punch the spider in the face, maybe. The spider says, whoa, what am I doing? I'm getting out of here.
Commander?
Commando says, so come over here. Shoot my one big laser. Oh, no, you can hit him everything over here. Yep, that's nice. Okay, now we have to get in the water and get out of
Frag the vehicle.
our cover.
Ready for orders.
Don't like doing that. AC-10. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're not gonna waste the AC-10 bullet. It's only a 30% chance to hit her. But half of these are gonna strike that sucker. Boom, boom, boom.
Yes, Commander.
And you have a chance here. Oh, so close. Yeah, and only 2 of those hit him. That's alright.
Awaiting orders.
Ordnance received.
Commando, look at how small he is compared to this. You got a 50% chance to hit this thing. Hey, that's nice. If only it was in the back. Alright, you're going to move closer to my fire starter? Kidding me? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I'm going to reserve, though. I want to see this galleon move up. It didn't. Okay.
Copy that.
Fire away. Actually, I'm going to take precision strike here. Try to take his leg out.
Locking on.
Oh. Darn. I don't know how much salvage I'm going to get on that spider from that.
What's up, boss?
Okay, you can't see anything. So how far... You can sprint there. If you jump... Oh, yeah. Now we're talking.
Engaging jump jet.
Because you're in the water. A Scorpion Mark II. We'll take that thing out.
Taking the shot.
There we go. I see something else up there in the trees. What is that? Is that just
Vehicle
the
crashed.
guns? Must be. Yep. Okay.
Standing by.
Oh, Flamey. Little Flamey. Says, hey, I'm over here.
Aye, aye.
Okay, you can run up here because
Copy that, Commander.
Yes, Commander.
you reserve. We're going to let the
Ready to get it
big
on.
guns come up here. Get everybody up here.
Standing by.
The Vindicator, who's still not close enough to see, there, right there. Okay, be able to see it next turn.
Standing by.
And then
We'll go.
I don't want it to shoot at me, so.
Commander.
Vindicator says, if I move up to this spot,
Moving
see
to
this
position.
thing? A light laser turn. It's kind of perfect.
That turret is gone.
Just be careful. That's all we're going to do is just be very, very careful. What is this? That's the building.
On the
So
move.
he's going to move up there and be able to see the building.
Aye, aye.
And you're going to be able to shoot at the building. Not quite from there. Okay.
Copy that.
You can see it.
Waiting for
And
orders.
you actually can shoot at it. So
Fire.
with your large laser, which will not do a lot of damage.
That's a miss.
You missed the building? How do you miss a building?
Standing by.
Okay. Here is Centurion says I'm going to come up here and shoot this guy. Shredder turret. Alright, well, this is overkill, but go for it.
Locked on with all weapons.
Later on, it takes a whole Gauss rifle and 2 LRM-20s to kill a turret.
Ready
Jeez.
for orders.
The turrets in the late part of the game are just
Moving out.
tough hombres. Alright, what is this? Medium military building? Okay.
I copy.
Enemy structure is weakening.
Oh, Darius. You're my
Awaiting
least favorite
orders.
character in this game.
Affirmative.
Surprised you still have a job. What has he got? 2 medium lasers?
Roger that.
And you missed on the second one. Oh my gosh. How are you guys missing a
Standing
building?
by. I'm there.
You're fired.
Roger. Target confirmed.
Oh my gosh. Oh, there we go. Finally.
Enemy structure down.
Jeez. You guys have me worried here.
Yes, Commander.
Alright. So, we need to take both of these out. Shredder turret, laser turret. Alright. Do your business.
Turret destroyed.
Turret destroyed. The Vindicator. It's like, hey, I will come over here and shoot this big, huge thing over here.
Got it.
There we go. Now we're talking.
Turret eliminated.
Now we just have to put the facility
Commander?
down.
On my way. Confirmed.
Waiting for orders.
Little guy. I'm gonna have him shoot at that one.
Target locked.
Just because next turn the 2 big guys may be able to kill both of these buildings.
Yes, Commander.
Ready to get it on.
Standing by.
Okay, you, which one has more hit points? 100 or 69? That one. You take that one.
Roger that.
Because you've got all the big guns. You just missed? Oh, well, at least you killed the building.
Brought it down.
These guys all have skills in the 2, 3, 4 range, so they just they don't hit things very well. Alright, great.
Get to
That was
the
an
LZ
easy
for
mission.
extraction.
So those are 2 pretty good,
Successful.
easy, get your feet wet starter missions for your career mode. The what I will do now is the mission I'm gonna want to show off is the big one with the big mech. So what else do they have in here? AC-10 LRM ammos. Yeah, sure. Grab the LRM ammos. So what we'll do is I'll play some of these missions and I won't record them all, but this mission up here, because this sounds like it's got a big deal here. An insurrection protection also. Look at this. This is an escort mission, and the payout is 800,000, and the salvage is 521. So both of these are going to provide us with challenges in the way of probably significant medium or heavy mech force. So I'll try to record those. These other ones are going to be less entertaining, I would think. But that's where we're going to start. That's going to be the start of the career mode. So I'll try to take the most interesting missions as time goes by and post those to YouTube, and then we'll go through this map using the star charts that I showed you at the beginning of this episode, and we'll try to make the most logical, smartest decisions about where to travel, and see if we can achieve everything in career mode. Clearly, C-bills are the toughest one. Mech chassis completion is pretty easy. I thought. I've done it all the time. I think Mech Warrior experience is pretty easy too. Just don't let people die. Star Systems Visited is kind of a pain in the butt. And factions can be too, because you're jostling with them the whole time. My last career playthrough, the one that got 716,000, I was concerned about my factions, and I pretty much had them done with 300 days left to go, and I didn't want to tweak them a whole lot after that. So I spent a lot of time in the Urano restoration just fighting pirates and not worrying about screwing up my faction elsewhere. And that was probably a mistake. Because the best missions in the game, as you can see on the star map, the place with the, if you go to, there's nowhere with 5 skulls difficulty. That's saved. But look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 10 of those up here compared to 2 over here and 2 or 3 over here. So you want to be able to be in Capellan space for as long as possible and not tank this faction, because you want to be able to take, you're going to, and all these systems, this is what you get: Capellan, Davion, Merrick, and Pirates. You want to be able to go through here and work all of these multiple times and work all of this. And so nothing sucks more than showing up in one of these systems and only being able to work like the Davion for the Federated Suns. It just stinks. You show up and there's 8 missions and you can do 2 of them. Well, then you just wasted traveling to that planet. So, and in addition to the 4 skull, there's 4.5. There's also this many. So you can see with the 4 skull ones, there's 5 over here in Merrick space. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 over here. And there's a bunch over here. So this top third of the map is where you want to be spending your time. But you got to keep your factions up to do it, and you don't want to tank pirate too soon. So it's a lot of work. Anyway, folks, thanks for watching. I appreciate everybody hanging out. Stick with me through the career mode, since I'm probably not going to be cranking these out like on a daily basis like I was with the campaign one. So check back, hit the subscribe, get your notifications. I'll probably try to get 1 or 2 of these episodes out per week on this career, and we'll just kind of take our time and go safe and try to get Kerensky. Chasing Kerensky. So thanks for watching, everybody. This is Colors Fade signing off. Battletech, the career mode. See you next time.